Namaste all, and thank you once again for joining us at the second annual Understanding Hinduphobia Conference. We sincerely appreciate everyone who joined us at today's conference, which was filled with rich presentations by all of our speakers and panelists. We truly appreciate all the work that you all have done and continue to do for our communities. I would also like to recognize all the support that Hindu Students Council nationally has done in connecting our chapter with the other collegiate HSC chapters across the country and with the Understanding Hinduphobia initiative to bring this conference to Boston. I would also like to thank the Understanding Hinduphobia initiative, co-directed by Dr. Indu Viswanathan and Dr. Parth Parihar once again, for working alongside us for many, many months to bring this idea to life. I want to express some of my personal experiences from being a part of this initiative as a student of Boston University. Boston has long been a home to many Hindus from not only across the country, but also from abroad. Considering those born and raised in the Northeast to those who are simply pursuing a higher education in the city, Boston has almost become an epicenter for Hindus to gather and freely worship or discuss. There are Hindu student councils present at not only Boston University, but also at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and Tufts University, all of which do wonderful work towards fostering a greater understanding of Sanatana Dharma and spreading awareness of the issues that have plagued and continue to plague Hindus domestically and abroad. Where we've all struggled, however, is coming to terms with the manifestations of Hinduphobia on our own campuses and our country. While speaking to my chapter before agreeing to host this conference, it surprised me that none of us could report any instances of Hinduphobia experience during our studies at BU. Even after our many interactions with the HSC leadership team, and us all reflecting upon the horrific anecdotes given by my fellow HSC members at Rutgers University, it appeared to us as if no one at BU could recollect or describe so much as a microaggression. So I took time to think, why was this the case? Here at BU, we are truly blessed to have the support of the administration and our student government in accomplishing our mission as a student organization. We have several Hindu faculty members across the STEM programs, in addition to a diverse Hindu student population hailing from the Caribbean to East Asia. Have we not faced any systemic deprivation of resources of any kind during my time at BU? And therein, I found my answer. What we were lacking were things that we had never even thought of before and would never have thought of had it not been for interactions with Hindu students at other universities throughout the country. I tried to recall any visiting Hindu scholars whose work ranged from advocacy to theoretical or quantitative analyses of Hinduphobia. And most importantly, there was also a general fear of speaking in favor of Hindus who have suffered from prejudice and documented genocides. Many students are afraid to speak out against Hinduphobia in fear of being accused of being Islamophobic. Being against Islamophobia and against Hinduphobia are not mutually exclusive. You can be against both. We do not condone uniform anti-Muslim rhetoric by any means, just as we do not condone uniform anti-Hindu sentiments. But this false association has long overshadowed any meaningful contributions from our chapter and those around Boston in the conversation against Hinduphobia. I ask, how can we have a conversation about Hinduphobia when no one is brave enough to start it? This is why the theme of this year's conference, Documenting and Documented Hinduphobia, is so important. These tragedies have persisted for decades and continue to beleaguer Hindu victims in so many contexts. And without the transcriptions and analyses, we cannot have generative conversations like the ones we have had today. Rather than live in fear of backlash, I implore our communities to reproach hateful speech against any of our constituent members. Millions of individuals are victims of religion-based hate crimes. It is possible to stand against violence both against Hindus and people of any religion. I believe it is our responsibility to elevate the voices of all those who have spoken today. I feel greatly humbled by your bravery and simultaneously grateful that you are willing to remember and retell these deeply personal, traumatic accounts and lived experiences, so that students like myself can further our understanding of the frenzied persecution of Hindus that has occurred in our past and continues even today. I assure you that our chapter of the Hindu Students Council will do its part to advocate for Bengali Hindus, Sindhi Hindus, Kashmiri Hindus, and any Hindu victims of violence globally. We urge our brothers and sisters at all other local Hindu student councils and organizations to unite in this effort. We cannot allow for these voices to go unheard in the city of Boston, which so many young Hindus like myself call home. We must remove the shrouds of privilege and fear we allow to obscure our sight together, for we cannot remain ignorant or disconnected any longer. Once again, thank you all for taking the time today to learn alongside us. I would now like to invite Sohini Sirkar, who is the chairwoman of the Hindu Students Council, to provide this conference with some concluding remarks. Namaste.
For the latest on our YouTube channel, click subscribe and hit the bell icon for alerts on new content. Remember to like, comment, and share our videos. For more about HSC, you can visit the social media handles listed below.